the Department of State Services, DSS, has filed charges against former Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Rufai at the Federal High Court in Abuja over allegations of unlawfully intercepting phone communications of the National Security Advisor Nuhu Ribadu. Court documents reveal that El-Rufai, during a live television interview on the 13th of February, admitted to knowledge of the interception. The prosecutors claim the act compromised public safety and national security, instilling fear among Nigerians. In the 3-count charge, the DSS describes the action of the former Kaduna State Governor as being in breach of the Cybercrimes Amendment Act of 2024 and the Nigerian Communications Act of 2003. They accuse El-Rufai of both direct involvement and failure to report individuals allegedly responsible for the unlawful interception. Also, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission has confirmed that former Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Rufai is in its custody for questioning, with no assurance on how long he'll remain there. Efcc spokesperson Dele Oyewale accused the former governor of causing chaos by mobilizing supporters to the commission's office. Oyewale says El-Rufai is being interrogated over a range of issues, including comments he made during a recent television interview. He says while the live interview was ongoing, the Department of State Services contacted the Efcc to confirm whether its interrogation had concluded, indicating interest in questioning the former governor. Well, meanwhile, hundreds of protesters under the banner of civil society groups on Monday stormed the Kaduna State House of Assembly, demanding an update on legislature's probe into the administration of former Governor Nasir El-Rufai. The demonstrators are calling for transparency and accountability over allegations of corruption and human rights violation. Arise News correspondent Nisi Gabriel reports.
Carrying placards and chanting solidarity songs, the demonstrators asked lawmakers to provide updates on the investigation of former Governor Nasir El-Rufai, launched in June 2024. The group referenced allegations raised during the Assembly's inquiry, including claims of misappropriation of 423 billion naira in loans and other state funds during the former governor's tenure.
No single individual will take what belongs to the public, amass the wealth, and sit down, look at the face of Nigerian people, specifically Kaduna State, and abuse our accessibility. Never. So, this is a clarion call. All hands must be on decks. Mr. Speaker, we are here this afternoon in pains. And we are also going to ensure we watch all of these things with keen interest. No compromise. El-Rufai must face the music.
Protest leaders insist that no one is above the law, vowing to pursue all lawful means to ensure accountability if the process lacks transparency.
We must state clearly that immunity no longer applies once a public officer leaves office. Therefore, no investigation into matters of public interest should be allowed to stall or remain unresolved indefinitely. The people are asking for transparency and they deserve timely answers. Timely answers, I insist. We wonder, is Malam Nasir El-Rufai above the law? Of course, no, he's not. No one individual is bigger than the state institutions.
The Speaker of the Kaduna State House of Assembly says the House stands by its findings, assuring the protesters that justice may be delayed, but it will not be denied.
The Assembly did their legitimate and constitutional duty with fact findings, submitted the report to appropriate authorities. As you all know, the Assembly does not prosecute, but to do the normal and duly process by referring all our documented findings to appropriate authority.
The protest leaders later submitted a formal letter to the Speaker before dispersing peacefully, reaffirming their commitments to lawful civic engagement in pursuit of justice for the people of Kaduna.